Dead in Hip Hop, DE365, Dead in Hip Hop 365. It's your boy FIFO, 24/7. I'm here with Mr. Kenneth Binge. And today is another R&B day. I know we've had a lot of R&B days, but this one is a little bit of a throwback. This is not old, but it ain't recent. Or shit, it might be old. Would you consider it old, 2016? Old?
Yeah, that's old.
Okay. So an older or old project. Adrian Daniel, Disillusions. I don't remember exactly where I came across it, Ken, but I remember it was on IG. Something I was, you know how people put music and stuff. And his music came across and I was like, wait, hold on. I think I might like what I hear. So then I just added it, you know, kind of didn't play it or whatever. And then one day I listened to it on my way back from Virginia. And I played this and my wife was like, so is he just trying to be The Weeknd? Like, is that his whole thing? And I looked at her and I shrugged my shoulders. Because, look, I'm going to preface what I'm about to say with this. This is 2016 and an artist has a lot of time to grow. So I feel like it would not be fair to Adrian Daniel if this is the only project that we do. Right? We got to see where he is now. How has he grown? How has he matured as an artist? But when I listen to this, Ken, he's a guy that can sing, but he don't have like it or special. You know what I'm saying? Where as much as you dislike Weeknd, you could tell by Weeknd's voice, it's like, oh, this nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like there's a it to it. You may not like it, but it's undeniable. And with Adrian Daniel, it's like he mimicked a lot of what made Weeknd's trilogy really good. But the difference is the voice. Like you did in my opinion, it's just my opinion, you did your best Weeknd impersonation, but the only reason why it didn't hit was because the voice isn't as special. There's a lot of what he did here that feels like The Weeknd said, oh, no, you can have that one. Oh, you can have this one. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to jump all the way down to the song like Euphoria. Nigga, that shit is 7.5 fucking minutes. So, you know, obviously I get what he's doing and because Weeknd does it. You know what I'm saying? I think it's on Loft Music where, you know, toward the end he ain't say or do much because that was the part where she was climaxing in the song. So I understand taking us through all of this and, you know, the guitar riffs toward the end and the beat switches and everything you're doing. I fuck with it. But it's like, because I heard The Weeknd, I can't like you. At least on this project, because it falls short. Because the vocal talent isn't the same. But you're doing extremely similar things as a very established artist. So that is my biggest drawback about the project. Because I don't think that the composition is bad. I love what he's singing about. I just don't like the execution because of the voice, Ken.
He does have an album that he dropped in 2022. I'm actually curious to hear it. But it's funny because one of his albums titles is called Flawed. But that's not how I feel about Adrian Daniel.
Obviously, that's how I do.
But interesting is the word that I got that when I listened to it. And I think when I put it on, I was like, man, get this joke off my goddamn.
Damn. Okay.
Because I'm like, Runaway. I was like, what the hell is this shit? But man, when Pride came on, bro, and it took a minute to get there, I was like, oh shit. I was like, oh, there we go. We got a lot of groove. We got a nice little pocket going on. I think the songs were up and down. You know, it was very, I know what it was. It was like, oh, here's one of those pop black artists that's making that pop and B type of music where you're teetering on a brink of pop sound
R&B.
and R&B.
Yeah,
it's like
100%.
I'm not with that. But it went on. I was impressed with the vocals, but I heard a lot of Weeknd. I definitely picked up those Weeknd vibes. But I'm
like the beginning of Stone Cold Case. That's 1,000,000% Weeknd.
Yeah.
Even with the guitar, like just the aura of the music, it's fucking Weeknd.
Yeah. I'm not a fan of this song, but yeah, I mean, I did like Fool. I thought Euphoria was okay. Hollow Shell I thought was good too. I liked that one. So there were moments on here that I liked, and I was like, oh, okay, there's some joints on here. I'm curious about this guy. I did not know this dropped in 2016. I didn't even look at the time because I was playing it on my PS5. So that's how I didn't know, because normally I would have seen that. But yeah, overall, I think that there's enough here to keep me interested. And I definitely want to see what he did in 2022. And I think he dropped a single in 2023. But I definitely heard a lot of Weeknd vibes. So I understand the gripe. I get it. Yeah.
And I feel that, it could be, again, if his voice is just the voice, Ken, because it's not even tonality. I like his tone. It's just his voice doesn't have it to me. So that's why I said, let me preface it at the beginning. But we have to do something that, the joint that came out in 2022.
Yeah.
I have to know
6 years later. So.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, there's a lot of time to carve your own lane, because this was not his.
Yeah. Damn, bro.
Ken! And look, I understand, following the trail that a trailblazer may have laid for you. But I feel this was copy-paste. I feel this was copy-paste. And I feel like if you're going to go that hard down that road, then you better be like that nigga you copy it.
Yeah, you need to be able to pull it off. I got you.
Because here's the thing, right? Like, and we talked about October London. He wasn't trying to copy Marvin, but very Marvin inspired. And he does it well. Like, you could tell that's a unique version influenced by that. I can't say this feels like a unique version of Weeknd. It sounds like you can't be Weeknd. And I know I'm being tough, but it is. I'm telling you how I feel.
No politics, no BS.
24/7.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
But, in fairness to him, we will listen to the 2022 album. And I guess y'all come back and see if people still feel the same. And you too, Adrian, if you're listening.
Yeah. And I don't think it's a bad album. I don't want to say it's a bad album. This is a personal hot take.
I got you.
It's not a bad album.
I think it's a decent album. It's enough to keep me curious.
I just feel how I feel, and I had to let it out. But you already know what it is, man. Look, damn near half of these shits is R&B. Do we need a YouTube channel? Let me know. But we out. We catch you tomorrow. Peace.
Yes.